This is a video tour of 4721 Carmel Drive, and just a quick view around the neighborhood. You are in a quieter, like street traffic sort of neighborhood. You're not going to have a lot of people driving through here, but you can, standing outside, hear some of the road noise from Wakarusa. It's not too overt, but you can hear it a little bit. So looking at the front of the house here, you've got a stone veneer on the front of the house and a 3D composition roof. That roof is 11 years old, and a 3D composition roof lasts for about 30 years. So you still have plenty of usable life left in that roof if you were to purchase the home. So I wanted to give you a good view of the yard. I know you were kind of wondering how much side yard there might be here. So pretty decent sized tree, but as you can see, you've got your neighbor's fence on this side. And so if you wanted to fence in part of this, that gives you a pretty good section of side yard there. We'll go ahead and walk around to the back and see what we can see there. The bushes are touching the siding, and I would say they probably need to be trimmed back just a little bit, just to make sure there isn't that contact with the siding. Well, I guess they haven't been trimmed back, but it's pretty close. Foundation all looks pretty good so far. I'm not seeing a whole lot of cracks or anything. It does look like there's a little bit of wood rot there, maybe from an animal kind of pecking at it. Okay. So some big trees in this backyard, and as you can see, overhanging the roof. So definitely dropping some stuff in the gutters. Something you would want to keep track of pretty well. But siding on the house all looks pretty good. This backyard space is quite usable. It's just not necessarily the biggest backyard of all time. They've got buried downspouts in some places here in the back, which is good. Water redirection away from the house. But walking around it, it all looks pretty good. They've definitely done some kind of repair up here. You can see that they've used like a sort of wood putty situation on that front piece, and it's hard to tell, but they've definitely wood puttied in here as well, just like underneath the overhang. And it looks like there's a bit of a chunk of wood missing there, maybe like a squirrel's been chewing on it or something. Okay, so here is the other side of the yard. For reference, this is the south side of the yard. Here's the AC, which honestly looks pretty good. It is 29 years old, along with the furnace. So standard usable life of an AC and furnace is 15 years. Anything past that, it's not to say it's going to break down or anything immediately, but you'll start to have kind of like nickel and dime sorts of repairs on them. And so furnace and AC might be a bit of a larger expense that you might have to deal with sooner rather than later, potentially. Okay, so walking into the house, you come into this entryway, which is hardwood floors. And to my left is a dining room. Okay. In front of me is the living room and stairs going upstairs. To my right here goes into the master bedroom around this corner. So we'll go that direction first. I do want to point out this closet on the way to the master is essentially the coat closet. And you've got different carpet in the rooms, see that, than you have in the rest of the house. So it looks like, I'm not really sure which one is the older of the two, but it looks like probably the main carpet. Okay, so this is the master bedroom. Those windows are facing east, and pretty decent sized room. And then into your master bath. So this is ceramic tile around the master bath. You've got a jetted tub here. Bit of a window. You can see the vault here in the ceiling. And granite countertops, dual sinks. I do want to say this is kind of interesting. It seems like you've got like a void up there where you could put stuff, like store things. Okay. So closet space in the master. So it is a bit of a step in. Okay. And then we've got the toilet here and then master shower, which is just, you know, a shower insert situation that has been tiled around the top. So leaving the master, and we are going to go back through here, and this is going to bring us into the living room space. So really high ceilings here in the living room, and it looks like the ceiling is a knockdown texture. You can see these exposed beams. I do want to point out that there's not a light fixture on this fan. There is a light fixture over the top that would shine down on this picture situation here. Windows facing into the backyard. Okay. And this is a wood burning fireplace. And then this looks into the kitchen. So same hardwood flooring in the kitchen as you saw in the entryway. And it looks pretty good. So little walkway there goes into the other side of the dining room. And then to my right is a half bath for guests. Okay. And to my right here now is down to the basement, but I'd like to finish this main level first so you can get a good idea. So sliding glass doors go to the backyard, which we have already been in, but you know, decent size sliding glass doors there. Into the kitchen, and you've got a granite tile sort of countertop here. White cabinets, plenty of space here for prep work, and then you also have, you know, the built-in desk and some pantry storage here. Okay. And then right off the kitchen, you've got the laundry room. So not huge, but not tiny either. At least you do have a room as opposed to like a closet that it's in. Across the way from the laundry room, you look into another closet, and you can see, you know, they've got a bar in there, so it's up like another coat closet. But if you needed more pantry space, this would be an easy thing to turn into a pantry. So then we're gonna take a look in the garage now. So it really is just a standard 2-car garage. I can see that there's been some settling here and what looks like probably water damage at some point. And they have a sprinkler system set up on the house too, so that's the box for the sprinkler system. Okay, so back inside, and we are going to go downstairs really quickly and see what we've got down there. So the basement is unfinished, which you can see as I'm walking down. So, unfinished basement, which is good. I mean, you've got all of this exposed concrete, which I really like to see because it gives me a really good idea of what the foundation is doing. And I would say overall, the foundation looks quite good. I'm not seeing a lot of cracks or anything like that. This back corner is where you've got the electrical panel. And just a little bit more space back here in the corner. Sorry, it's dark, but they don't have all the lights quite set up. Maybe pole chain? Nope, okay. So sump pump in this corner, and then furnace and water heater down here. So again, just a reminder that that furnace is 29 years old. But you can see there's just, I mean, it's a full basement on this house, so a lot of space. There's definitely been some type of seepage or leak that occurred here at some point. I mean, you can see the runoff. It doesn't feel currently wet, and it looks like they've cemented around it. There's a bit of condensation on this pipe. Oh no, it just looks like it's like a, okay. Okay, And then the rest of the basement just circling around here. And you can see totally unfinished. Main water shutoff valve there on that wall. And then coming around the stairs here, just some more unfinished space in the basement. Okay, I'm gonna pick this video up when I get back upstairs.